What's up, guys? Welcome to Run It Back with Blair Bomber. I'm Blair. That's you already know. You already know who it is. I don't gotta keep saying it, but I will keep saying it just in case there are people that are listening for the very first time. That's smart, right? That's a good idea. Don't you agree? Shut up, Kylo! If you can't tell by the sound of the dog barking in the background, your boy's home. I mean, I was home. Like, Linden, Washington is home. But, I mean, LA is where I live. And, dude, I can't even begin to tell you guys how nice it is to be back in a place that is mine. Okay? Because I'm a respectful house guest. When I stay with my brother, I stay with my dad. I'm very polite, kind of, I guess. I mean, I don't drink, really, when I'm there. But since I've been back in LA, you better believe your boy's been boozing. I mean, not hard. I'm not really getting after it, but 3-4 beers a day. You got. Because why would I not? Because first, it's sunny outside. It's so beautiful. It's sunny. The sun is shining. Hey, you shut up too. Oh, he can be cool then. We do need AC, I guess.
What up, guys?
What up, guys? I'm interrupting a guy who's trying to get his job done. So we got a guy here to fix our AC. And the problem with our AC is we would turn it on, the air wouldn't blow, it would just make that sound. But now we got a guy here to fix it, and then of course when the guy comes, all of a sudden now it works. And that's just called being a Republican. Do you see the correlation? Probably not. You probably don't. And I'm glad that you don't, because that one made absolutely no sense. And you know what I'm going to say? It's okay. It's okay, team. We're here. We did it. But look, I like a couple beers. And I've told you guys this before. What I do enjoy doing is I don't eat breakfast. I skip breakfast. Maybe a bagel if I'm feeling fucking wild. A lot of caffeine, go to work, get a pump in. Because if you can't tell, guys, I'm getting jacked as fuck. Your boy put about 10 to 15 pounds of pure muscle on, and it's all in my neck. You have your shit pushed in, Holmes? Yeah, my shit pushed way. Yeah. Oh. When was the last time anybody saw Training Day? Has it been a minute? I remember watching Training Day and thinking, like, how would I handle all this? And I feel like, in retrospect, Ethan Hawke was kind of a pussy. Just be one of the boys. Dude, Ethan Hawke in that movie, not the boys. He's not invited to the cookout. He can't come with us to the movies. I don't want him there for fucking orange mocha frappuccinos. I don't want him around, okay? It's the Dudley Do-Right. I hate when people say that they love that guy. Like, yo, he did the right stuff the whole time. Hey, he did what was best. He did it by the book. Dude, fuck off. Dude, by the book, you step on somebody's neck. Okay, that's not by the book. You know what fucking Denzel's character... You know what Alonzo never did in Training Day? Kill a black guy. With lethal... Well, actually, no, he probably did. He probably killed a bunch of... He probably did. He doesn't see color, Alonzo, in Training Day. Denzel doesn't see color. He just kicks the shit out of everybody. Are you in my way? That's what Denzel says. You in my way? I can't do... What's a Denzel? All right. Did I get Denzel impression? It didn't sound like it was. Cody, what do you think? My guy Cody B, what do you think? Is that a good impression of Denzel? All right. Okay. Is that good? If you can do one, it's important to try and do one word impressions. If you can get one word down, that's what you build on. All right? You got me? Okay. Back in LA, mustache game. It's back, boys. Yeah. I didn't say girls. Girls don't like it. Girls don't appreciate it. Well, first of all, girls don't appreciate anything. Girls are 12. Women, over 35, they'll take anything they can get. They don't care what's on my face. Do you have a job? Oh, I don't care how you grow your facial hair. I don't care at all in any way. And that makes them different from women. Because here's why I keep the mustache. Because I never want to be with a girl and have her pull the power move. I would actually like it better if you didn't have a mustache. I would just like it more. It'd be better. Because you know what they always say is this. It just bothers me when we kiss. All right, don't kiss me. I think kissing's overrated. That's what I think. I don't think you even need to do it. I dare anybody who has sex regularly right now to have sex without kissing, and I promise you, you will enjoy it more. Okay? And also, when you're done, leave the money on the table because you can't kiss hookers and you shouldn't kiss your wife after 20 years anymore. It's all pecks. It's all Kevin Costner kisses. It's all Kevin Costner kisses. No lips, no tongue, just. Speaking of Kevin Costner, I'm watching that show on Paramount, Yellowstone. Have you ever seen this show? If you haven't seen the show, it's awesome. It's Kevin Costner, and first of all, it's done by Taylor Sheridan, the guy that did Sicario. He did Wind River, Hell or High Water. The dude is a rock star, man. The guy loves the West. A little backstory on Taylor Sheridan. This guy was a 40-year-old nobody on his way out. Had no chance of making it. Just like nothing's really going for him, you know? Moves his family, his wife and his 2 kids, to Texas. Tells him, hey babe, I'm gonna write this screenplay. And then, I'm not gonna have a job either. And his wife was, I presume his wife was like, divorce. Divorce forever. What do you mean you're gonna write all day? No, dude, you gotta do something. Do more. Anyway, the guy gets nominated for an Oscar for Hell or High Water. He directs all those things. He blows up. He's the biggest guy in the world doing Yellowstone. It's a fucking great show. It's Kevin Costner. He owns his family owns 1 million acres in Montana. It's right outside of Bozeman. And he's just fucking killing it, dude. It's such a good show. It's super dark, too. Like, my dad is watching Ozark right now. And that show, fucking dark. It's cartel stuff. People are getting killed like crazy. It's really dark. I would argue that Yellowstone more dark than Ozark. Here's why. Dude, every episode, there's a new, just something crazy happening. Something that just, like that a bear attacks a kid, a girl falls off a cliff, her husband then sees her falls and then jumps after her because he doesn't want to live alone. They're also Asian, not really important, but it was kind of interesting. It's like, oh, what, you're Asian now? Why are you guys... It was kind of an oversight, kind of a little bit racist of them to be like, hey, we're going to have these 2 people fall off a cliff. Also, it's an Asian couple in the middle of Montana. How'd you guys get there? Are you lost? Well, clearly they were lost because they were hanging from the edge of a cliff. And they show them falling to their death and going splat. And it's like, you guys are just showing this shit? That one of the daughters is the pill addiction, the suicide. Dude, it's so dark. Anybody who's seen both, or anybody who's watched one, go watch the other. Watch Yellowstone, and then go watch Ozark, and then tell me which one you think is darker. Because I'm putting all my eggs in the Yellowstone basket. That shit is dark, dude. Like, anal after midnight on the first date, dark, okay? So you should... My dad thinks that Ozark's not as dark. But because there's cowboys. There's cowboys in Yellowstone. Yeah, dude, cowboys are fucking weird. Have you met a cowboy before? Like a real one? They kind of suck. Back in college, these dudes came through, they were doing like the rodeo, right? So the rodeo circuit, they're doing all these small venues, and Cheney had this rodeo. Shout out Eastern Washington. Go Eagles. Go Eagles! And I was kind of seeing this girl at the time, and we're at the bar, Bill, shout out Bills, and a bunch of these guys, cowboy hats, redneck as fuck, start talking like, hey, you're kind of pretty. And this guy just grabs the girl I'm kind of dating's ass. And I look at this guy, and I look at his friends, and I go back to what I was doing. And the girl I was seeing, she's like, he just grabbed my ass. I'm like, yep, he sure did. What are you going to do about it? I mean, you're a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. I was like, oh, yeah, do what you got to do. I'm going to go back drinking this Coors Light, pretending like I didn't see this, because this guy is clearly running from something. Why else would you be a fucking rodeo clown guy, horseback, bareback? They're all gay anyway. They all watched Brokeback Mountain and were like, we're not like that. And then they just, you're alone and for just your best friend for 2 years. And you're like, hey, man, this dick's not going to suck itself. So you do me, I'll do you. And then we'll figure it out later. That part I do understand. But look, my only gripe with Yellowstone is, okay, so it's about, the whole crux is this white guy, Kevin Costner, owns a million acres, and they pretty much just stole the land from Native Americans forever and ever ago. But a lot of Native Americans live on the reservation, and they have casinos, and there's back and forth of them trying to just, the power struggle, right? The son of Kevin Costner, the one who's been kind of disowned because him and his dad don't get along, marries a Native American chick. But they refer to them as Indians in the show still. So I don't know if I say that, it's because they said it in the show. So I'm not smarter than people at Paramount, okay? Okay. 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 And this girl, and so he's married to this girl, and they have a kid. And she's supposed to be Native American. And I look at this girl, she's an absolute babe. But she doesn't necessarily look Native American in any way. So I look it up. Look up the actor. I'm like, okay, I just want to see what maybe she's part, I figured she's just half. Look at it. She's no Native American. She's half like Irish and Chinese. That does not mean Native American. That's so offensive. Like, I get, okay, it's one thing when you have like a white guy from the Ukraine play a Russian guy, you know, or he's also the same guy who plays a guy from Colombia. I get that that's not the same thing. But when you're talking about like, it's all this cultural just inconsistencies of like what they've just taken land and it's all fucked up. It's like, oh, hey, you know what? Native Americans, you know how we fucked you guys over out of, you know, everything that you guys ever had. And this is kind of your continent and we made it our own. And then, you know, Manifest Destiny got us to where we wanted to be. Oh yeah, we're not even going to cast your people in the movie or in the show about your people. We got this Chinese chick. She's going to come in here and fill in the blanks for us. Sound good? And then all the Native Americans were like, saying nothing because everyone in there's they're all Mexican guys, which is great. They're all Hispanic dudes. One of the main dudes is a guy in Breaking Bad. I know he's not Native American. A lot of lies happening in Yellowstone. That being said, I'm still watching it. I still love it. It's still one of the best shows I've seen in a long time. I paid $14.99 to buy it on YouTube because you can't find it anywhere. That's annoying as shit. Hey, put it on Hulu. Put it on Netflix. Like, what are you guys doing? What else is going on with you guys? I'm feeling good, man. I'm back on cam. And not meaning this. I just mean like I got a cam in front of me and I'm jerking off for coins. Cling, 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 cling. Dude, I saw the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life on Twitter yesterday. Tom Segura, hilarious comedian, he just posts insane shit on Twitter. And Twitter, you can post whatever you want. You can post a picture of you blowing your dad and no one would care. Because Twitter's like, we don't give a shit. You can post anything you want here. It's fine. Incest, go for it. We don't. No stopping you. No red lights. No red lights on Twitter. All greens all the time. Segura, and also, they just play. When you're on Twitter, you scroll through it, it just starts playing immediately. There's no click play. There's no, like, hey, there's no thumbnail. It just starts playing. So I'm scrolling through Twitter. Already my mistake. And I see Segura post it. What is it? Oh, the video. Oh, what's this? Is that a guy? Is that what? Dude? I'm going to describe for you what I saw in this video. Naked guy. Naked man. And he just jumps on screen. Comes from off screen to on screen. You see his fucking massive hog flopping between his legs. His back is to the camera. So his ass is out. The next thing you know, you see like this stuff fall out of his asshole. It's like bloop, 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 bloop. And then it falls down. And it takes you a second to realize what you're seeing. But then you put two and two together. This dude shoved his balls into his asshole and then shit out his balls. Dude, it was I watched it 7 times and I laughed so hard alone. You know something's funny when you see it by yourself and you just laugh hysterically like a crazy person. Like you're doing a podcast alone into a camera by yourself on the afternoon on Thursday. That's fine. This dude shit his balls out of his asshole. Now let's talk about the metrics of that. Talk about the numbers. Do you know how, first of all, how long your scrotum has to be for your balls to even reach your asshole? Not only that, they have to be, sturdy. I got sensitive balls. I don't think I can shove them in anything. I got a high and tight sack, I'm like Darius Juice, the running back for the Redskins who's never had a fumble in his entire life at LSU. That's me. High and tight, my sack. This guy's sack is so long and loose that he shoved his balls into his asshole and shit them out like a turd. If you want me to send you the video, let me know. I'll send you the video. I have it on my phone right now. It's amazing. It might be the most impressive thing I've ever seen a human being do ever at any point in my life. Because you know how there are things that you didn't even know could exist until you see them with your own eyes, right? Like it's like when, I don't know, like when someone catches a frisbee between their toes. Like, boop, I didn't even know you could do that. And then when I did it one time, shout out Boji, you're like, okay, so you can do that thing? And then you realize, you're like, what am I doing with my life? This guy's shoving his balls in his ass and taking a shit. This is amazing. Put him on America's Got Talent. That's talented. If you can do something that no one in the world can do, no one in the world has even thought to do, and you can do it flawlessly, is that not talent? Come on. Right? The Bruce Lee documentary. He's doing all this fucking crazy, people are like, I didn't know you could even do that fast. That's incredible. He's the greatest. He's talented. The amount of effort this guy did. First of all, how do you even get to the point? Like, man, what if my balls can fit up my hole? Whoa. I don't know, man. Why don't you try? It's almost like he lost a bet and was like, all right, I guess I'll do it. And then he did it and he loved it. And then he did it so many times and he was so good at it that he put it on camera. People don't put things on camera they've never done. You got to rehearse shit. You got to run through. Been on TikTok before? Everything on TikTok is just a bunch of dudes like, all right, it took me fucking 90 tries, but it looks pretty good, huh? Okay, I'll stop talking about it, but that shit blew me away. All right. You guys following this, Bubba Wallace noose NASCAR storyline? It's a trip, dude. And it kind of signifies what's wrong with, it's just the world right now. Okay, I'll break it down for you. Bubba Wallace is one of the only black NASCAR drivers in NASCAR. The dude's, he's a great driver, I think. I don't know. I don't know anything about NASCAR. I know he's pretty good, and he's a black guy in an all-white sport. Like, all-white as in every driver, every pit crew member, every fucking fan for sure. Not black. A lot of whites. The whites love, I want to go fast. They love that shit. Okay? So in the NASCAR bans Confederate flags. Good. Get them out of here. Fuck off. We don't need them. Goodbye. Bubba Wallace is getting ready for the Daytona 500, Talladega. I think it's Talladega. Some race. He goes to his pit garage, and he says somebody tied a noose and left it in the garage. That's like a message of hatred. That's a fucking hate crime, right? And then everybody's like, yo, this is so fucked up. I can't believe it. All the other NASCAR racers, they come together and they help, everyone help pushes, Bubba's car to the starting line. It's a fucking powerful thing. It's beautiful, dude. It's beautiful. People coming together for a good cause against, riding for this guy who's, just like, why would anybody ever fucking do that shit? It's terrible. And then the FBI does an investigation. Because they're going to try and fucking, good, FBI, get involved. Let's fucking find these motherfuckers, right? They go, actually, wasn't a hate crime. That was just like the pole, like because the garage doors are so tall, what you do is you tie a rope or a string or something that hangs down, and you pull that so it can close the garage door. They're saying it was there for an entire year. And I'm like, okay, can I see a picture of this thing? Because I've seen garage doors. They do is you tie like a little circle end of it, so you can hook it with your fingers and pull it down. I've seen that before. I know it's one knot. It's super basic. It's like the end of a rubber band. Okay, I get that. They post today the picture of said noose knot / not a noose. Dude, it is for sure a noose. I'll put it up right here. Boop. Look at that. You tell me that's not a noose? Come on, dude. Here's the problem, because this is what happened. NASCAR people are not always racist, but I think they operate in the place where racism is not really looked down upon. Because if you're surrounded by a bunch of white people and someone says something fucked up about race, no one wants to call that guy out. Like, hey, don't say that. They're like, that's just Tim. He's a crazy feller. Right? So it's all one big echo chamber. So when this stuff came out about the news, right? Everyone got quiet. All the NASCAR people were like, oh shit, fucking that's fucked up. Right? Can't believe someone would do that. It's fucking terrible. Then FBI was like, not a noose. And all those fucked up NASCAR fans were like, fucking see, dude, you fucking trying to make us look that we're fucking racist when we're fucking not. You know what, dude? Fuck you and fuck your movement. People just want to be right. It's all virtue signaling, right? So then what happens is, we see the picture today. The picture came out today of the noose. Yeah, dude. Fucking, I don't know how you guys tie knots, but that's for sure a noose. So NASCAR fans, fuck off. Forever. Goodbye. You watch a sport, people race in a circle. Your sport is something that everybody does. Every single person gets in a car and drives to work. You guys just do it faster and around a longer track. You're not an athlete. You're not an athlete. This is my theory. The whole news thing is either someone, I don't think anybody's this organized, where someone a year in advance tied the rope into a noose and said, I bet one day Bubba will be here and he'll fucking know that we don't like his kind. I don't think it was that targeted. I don't think racism in the small one-to-one dumb guy scale is that forward thinking. They're not that organized. They're not that smart. Racist, I mean. What I bet happened I bet it was a bunch of fucking idiots that work in the car garage that were like, hey, pull that thing down. Hey, man. Hey, you know, how good are you at tying knots? They're tying in a noose. Look at that. Oh, man, that's offensive. Better not let a black guy see it. That'd be fucked up. That's what probably happened. I mean, that's still fucked up. But then it's like, here's the thing. Why are we ever surprised? Like, people that walk outside and they're like, oh, my stars and stripes. I can't believe people are so mean. You can't believe people suck? Look at what our country's based on, dude. We're built on fucking displacing people that are from here. Every part of American culture, our history is dark as shit. And when it got to where we are today, and I guess we're here, so what can we really do other than try and fix the things in our current state, which is, you know, all this stuff about taking down monuments and like that is, you know, state for racism. Yeah, take all that shit down. Get rid of him. Columbus, fuck off. You killed Native Americans. Fuck you. He founded our country. I don't care. I'm here. You're here. Shut up. Who are you fighting for? Why are you fighting for him? If you have a group of people today that you see every day, people of color that are out there, that they're in your reality, and you're going to argue in favor of fucking a statue of a guy that lived 500 years, 800, whatever, how many years ago? Hundreds of years ago? I don't care about people that were alive 100 years ago. I got family members that were for sure alive. That's how I got here. Don't really give a shit about what they did. I care more about people that are alive today that I don't know than about a great, 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 great uncle, right? So why are you fighting for the monuments of some fucking guy who's clearly a fucking racist? Clearly. I don't even know. Because who are these fucking people, man? That are like, yeah, no, we should keep all this shit going. But look, here, I'm never surprised. I'm never surprised when something fucked up happens. Because I know what people are like. And I know what hate looks like. I've seen it, you know. Never really towards me, because fucking people that have most hate in their heart are probably the fucking white people that don't understand. They're very uneducated and they look at stuff like race and color and they think that that's a reason to hate somebody just off color. And just so you know, racism isn't color, it's culture, right? People are raised this way. If you put a fucking unbiased white person, another unbiased black person, and they put them together and they grow up together, they're not gonna be like, oh, I don't like you because it's the color of your skin. No, they're gonna hate you because they were taught to hate you. That's the problem with certain parts of the generations that before us, is like they didn't do any he didn't educate the young as they came up that everybody's equal. They're like, no, there's people over there and fucking they're not really as important as us. Like, maybe even just like backhandedly shit that you might say. And that shit fucking drives me crazy. Because you know what? It starts in the house, man. You have kids and you don't teach your kids the right shit. My parents taught me the right way. And then as I got older, you know, you're in locker rooms, you're in gyms, you're immersed in the culture, and then everyone's everybody. Like when you're getting your shit worked in basketball, you're getting your shit pushed in on the court. It's just a guy who's kicking your ass. It doesn't matter. You don't care what color, where he comes from, what his name is, what he looks like. If that guy's busting my ass and I gotta fucking be better because I admire this guy who's better than me. Okay? That's where it started for me at a young age. But some people that don't ever have any, they don't even see black people till they're in their 20s. And they're like, nah, you're not even real. It's like, what are you talking about? I don't know, man. People just want to be... People don't want to be challenged. They want to look at the thing like the Bubba Wallace thing. And they want to look at that and go, see, fucking it was not as bad as you thought it was. It's like, okay, so maybe it wasn't a targeted hate crime. But that's still not a cool thing to just let go or should like be like, oh yeah, that it still affected this guy in this way, and he can't feel things. The tensions in this country right now, he can't feel what he's supposed to feel, what he's entitled to feel, what his emotions are. Telling him he's wrong. Hey man, you gotta calm down. Nah, dude, you gotta fuck off. You gotta step away for a second and open your mind a little bit more. Be a little bit more receptive to other cultures and other people and other walks of life. And if you can't do that, then lay down in traffic. Go on the 405, find the yellow line, and lay down perpendicular. Wait, does that work? Perpendicular? That's when it crosses, right? Perpendicular? Yeah, because parallel, perpendicular. And then just wait for a fucking semi to run over your feet. Not your head. I don't want you to die, but no more feet for you. If you're a racist in 2020, no more feet for you. Take their feet away. All right? No feet, and you got to have the shitty like wobbly, fucking crutches. The one that like they're about to fall apart, and you got to just try and like, wobble your shoulders. Like, I can't really stand. It's like, well, you shouldn't have fucking said the N-word openly so much, guy. I don't know what to tell you. Man, dude, here's the thing. I keep saying here's the thing. And I become a little bit self-referential. I'm going to push past that right now in 3, 2, 1, moving past it. It's water time, boys. I just kind of want to go to a cabin. Give me a cabin in the woods, man. Give me a cabin in the woods with a Safeway or a Ralph's nearby, a place I can pick up supplies, pick up rations. And I just want to wait it all out. I know that's not cool. Like I feel like I'm doing a little bit of stuff, but I'm just like between COVID and like I'm not tired of the Black Lives Matter stuff. I hope that never goes away. I hope that stays. I hope that just stays in everybody's ear for the end of time until things are completely equal, and then even more after that. Hope it never goes away. I hope white people stay being uncomfortable. Like I don't understand it. I just don't like this anymore. Shut up. Learn. Got to learn sometime. You got to figure it out. But the COVID stuff, man, the mask, no mask, we can be inside, hug, don't hug, shake hands, fuck off. I don't know, man. It just like that part of it is just like, oh, we got spikes, but no one's dying. And then it's like, okay, 80 and stay at home. And then people say stuff like herd immunity and you're like, you don't know what to think. And it's always changing. It's, the news, and then you got the fucking Trump against the guy who's senile, and Trump's a fucking idiot. He might be retarded. I mean, it's exhausting. So if I could go to sleep, right? I don't mean like to the injustices of black people. Like I don't want like people who are like not woke, they're asleep, metaphorically. I mean literally go to sleep and wake up when the country is full go economy wise and no more masks. I would take that for sure. 6 months out? Yeah. How long has it been? 6 months. All right. Cool. Y'all want to go to some current events? This is all current events, really. I mean, it's just one big... These are things that I read in the last 4 days, and I was like, okay, that could be... I'll talk about that. No notes, boys. Well, I have notes, but I don't like. I'm not writing down things to say. It's like, hey, talk about this, talk about that. One that I think is really just cold-blooded, dude, is there's this Trevor Ariza story right now. Trevor Ariza is a basketball player for the Portland Trail Blazers. He's been in the NBA for like 10, 12 years. He's swingman, kind of a glue guy. He's a solid player, right? And he's with Portland, and they're trying to make their own little run. They're trying to make a run just to get into the playoffs. They're in the bubble things coming on. They're like the 9th or 10th team looking for that 8th spot. Trevor Ariza has chosen to not play in the bubble because his 12-year-old son, he doesn't have custody over his kid. His wife gives him like 1 month a year to spend time with his kid. And his wife, this ex-wife now, this vindictive bitch, she sees when the bubble gets announced. They announce they're doing the bubble stuff in Orlando. And she says, okay, you can have the kid in July or August or whatever. He's like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, you just take him in August. And he's like, well, my team's we're going to be in the bubble for like 3 months. I can't. It's like, oh, well, fine. Then you can't. I set the date, so you can't. Sorry. So this guy, in a full fucking awesome dad power move, goes, all right, not playing. Sorry, guys. Hey, guys, I can't play. I'm not going to play the bubble. I got to see my kid. What a fucking badass, dude. This chick is just trying to fuck his world up, man. That's so vindictive, dude. Women don't want to hurt you physically. They want to get inside your mind. They want to set up shop, and they want to do Columbus manifest destiny on your psyche, dude. They want to fucking give blankets of smallpox and wrap them around your brain and your heart, and they want to watch you die from the inside. So he goes, all right, fine, not going to play. Hang with the kid. Sorry, babe. He loses out on it like $2 million. Part of his contract, he would have got $2 million to play for those 3 months. $2 million. He's like, no, my kid's more important. Also, fuck you, bitch. Like, can you believe that? What a fucking... Oh, dude. Women... I almost admire it because I don't know what their relationship was like. I can't really speak on it. But, I mean, that move is the dirtiest of dirt dog moves. Because guys will be dirt dogs in the fact of, like, they'll fuck you and never call you again. Women will take out your heart, watch it beat, and then put it on the shelf, hook it up to a car battery, and every time it starts to die just a little bit, they'll let it flatline and then shock it back to life just to keep watching it beat so they have all the power. That's what they'll do, man. If you let them do it, that's what they do. And that's why I have a mustache. Because you're not taking my heart-beating mustache, team. I mean, come on, dude. Fucking shout out Trevor Ariza, dude. You're the real one for that. See your kid. All right. We did it. How we feeling? Feel good? It's a little hot in here. AC's working, though. We're back. We're back, team. All right. Good shit. I'm out. Fuck off. Eat shit. I'm kidding. I love you. I love you so much. Goodbye. Goodbye, lover.